just as a memo, as a document, as a recording of this. So we are in week 3, and we have lost 90% of the attendees. So good going so far. Last week we played Among Us in Japanese, and we had a bunch of people speaking. And today we're going to look at the transcription, which we have. Somebody has transcribed the first game at least. We have some Japanese to look at, so that's nice. And we also have some English that we can try and translate into Japanese. Another activity that we're going to do today is to watch YouTube videos of Japanese players to see what kind of language they're using. And then we're going to try and assimilate that into our own gameplay. So, yeah, that's the plan. So I have the document here. I'm going to just do the copy paste into Discord. This is the document that we were using. I can't use the Nihongo class because you guys can't use that there. So.
Oh, it's Mikuri. You just woke up.
Neko Mikuri. Oh, 人が
Oh
来た。
wait. Oh, nom nom.
ノムノムも来た。
You forgot the ping.
Oh, ショアも来た。よかったよかった。
You forgot the ping. Nom, where's the ping?
あ、大丈夫ですよ、ショアさん。大丈夫。
Nom nom.
Nom. Ping.
Nom nom.
Ping.
Ping. Ping.
Oh,
Him.
it's open, it's open.
Ping.
日本語クラスも開きましたね。OK。さあ、もう一回じゃあ説明しますね。今日は自分たちの選手のゲームプレイの日本語を確認して、その間違えたところとかをね、直す。そして YouTube を見て、まあネイティブスピーカー、ネイティブ日本人がどういう風な表現を使っているかを見て、このドキュメントに書く。で、その後、また一緒にやるっていう形でやりたいと思います。So, I would like to invite you all to open the document that I just shared in Student Lounge, actually. Boo boo. いいんじゃね。しょうがねえ。人忙しいもんな。
So any transcriptions?
Yeah, let's have a look at the transcription from last week. Let's see what we've got there.
You reading about Kaki Okoshi?
That's right, yeah, the kakiokoshi right here. Transcription. So there's a link to the video as well. We can always check that if we want to. So we've got this Megumin, これを見てくださいな。We got this, Kaiser どこですかどこ No problem. Yeah, where is it? Iki-san, 下はどこですどこにですか Okay, that's not quite right. What's wrong with this bit here? どこにですか
You don't need the ni.
That's right, yeah. どこですか So if we wanted to keep the ni, what would we change this des into?
どこにいますか?
It's actually dead, so this is a weird one. It'd kind of be like arimasu, because I guess it's not living anymore. Yeah. Shita is just an object now, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that if you wanted to keep the ni, you'd say どこにありますか or yeah, どこですか if you wanted to cut the ni, no problem. ポクさん、あれですね、はいはい、なんか管理室の近くにありますよ。Okay. で、マデさんがチープさんを殺したと思いますよ。Okay, no problem here. I think マデさん killed Cheap. ちょっと待って。Good reply, マデさん. Like, hey, hang on a sec. This is a great expression here by Puk. 目の前で. What's that?
I'm not sure.
So me is eye, and then Maya is in front
of our eyes.
Well, right in front of me, basically. Yeah. So if we wanted to translate this, right in front of me, literally, in front of I, with the my implied. So yeah, that's a good one. sumimasen. Kikanai. Okay, Kaiser, we looked at this last week.
Yep.
Yeah, and you wanted to say, you are basically
聞こえない。
kikoenai, right. So what I'll suggest is to use comments for corrections. Kikoenai, meaning you can't hear what's going on. Nani ga nan desu ka? Okay, kikanai. Okay, so there you can see that Puk here, he's using this nani ga desu ka? This is actually fine. What can't you hear? Nani ga kikoenai kaっていうね。何が? What can't you hear? Yep. 聞いていないですか? So he's trying to rephrase what you're saying. You mean that you're not listening? 僕だったらマリさんが悪いことしてしまいましたのでキックしたら Okay. So there's a slight problem here, which we can look at. So what is he saying here? 僕だったら So if it was me, right? If it was me. So this is a good expression to say like, you know, if it was me choosing, if it was me to choose, then, right? マドさんが悪いことをした Right? Can we see this bit? So what's he saying here? Ignore the しまいまし
He
た
kind of saying that Mad is the suspicious one.
Well, he's basically saying here, look, the warui koto, so bad thing. Warui and koto. So this makes it into a thing, like a noun, if you like, that we can then add this suru. So do bad things. So we've got bad thing did. Okay, so so if it was me, Made-san did something bad. Okay, that's being the thing, the koto. That's the bad. And then that's the to do. So if I translate this, did a bad thing. Node, so we have this connector between the two the two clauses. Made-san did a bad thing, so kick shita hou ga ii ne. So we should kick him, I guess he's saying here. It's kind of ellipsed. It doesn't finish the sentence, but the one issue with this is that we don't use mas in the middle of sentences. Okay, this should just be 悪いことしてしまった. We don't use mas in the middle of sentences, and I'm sure Puck knows that as well. But you know, when you're trying to speak fluently and you're trying to use mas form, then sometimes this kind of thing does happen. So yeah, so we've got this idea of somebody did a bad thing. Somebody did a bad thing. Oni ayame. ちょっといいですか? That's good. Is it okay for me to talk? ちょっといいですか? 私がさ she clearly wants to say something, and then using, you know, I want to say something, but 俺が security, okay, security, let's just change security にずっといる what's this here?
Always there.
Yeah, I was always, I mean, they could have said いた, right? It should be past tense here. いた. I was always in security, but kedo. So we just stick the but straight onto the plain form of a verb here. So ずっといたけど、ブルーがピンクを殺された. Okay, so this is the wrong form of the verb here. What should this be? What is 殺された?
He could have killed him.
殺した
So 殺された is to be killed by. This is passive, right? Yeah. Blue got pink. So the particle is wrong here. For let me. If you wanted to say blue was killed by pink versus blue, can you guys complete these sentences in Japanese? Blue was killed by pink versus... yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine.
青はピンク殺した。
青がピンクを殺した。そうですね。そう殺したのが OK です。はい。ブルーがピンクを殺した。And then here we've got ピンクは good, fantastic. Nice use of the は。ピンクはブルー no. This says pink killed blue. This says pink killed blue. So I guess we need to look at this passive form of verbs. Yeah, Gar's fine there. Pink Gar. No, yeah. Whoever's writing that. Blue Ga Pink Wo is fine. Blue Ga Pink Wo. So this is okay. Pink wa blue ni desu ne. When we use the passive voice, we use ni. These are kind of a set. Sareta. So I'm just going to do some more sentences to check your understanding. My wallet was stolen. Okay, let's add something at the end. By Green. Let's just say that Green's a person. Actually, no, let's do Bob. That's fine. Versus Bob stole my wallet. Let's think of some more. Okay, a couple more sentences here for you as well. The emergency button we looked at in the vocabulary. どこだったっけな? どこだったっけな? 緊急ボタンだったね。緊急ボタン. I'll bring that down for you. Emergency button was 緊急ボタン. Interesting. That bot's cool. Interesting. Watashi no zaifu wa bobu ni. Remember the verb, if it's in the passive voice, we use the particle ni here. No. Watashi no zaifu wa, so that marks it as the subject of the sentence. Watashi no zaifu wa bobu ni nusu, and then you have to figure out how to change the verb into. Yes, bobu ni, so boop. Nusu ma. So the form is the u at the end of the verb becomes an a. This is for group 1 verbs, by the way. Group 1 verbs. U becomes an A plus deru. So, for example, ikareru becomes ikareru. No, not taberu, that's a group 2. Asobu becomes asobareru. Like that. For group 2 verbs, oh yeah, it's the same. It's the same actually. Tabe. Yeah, it's the same. All verbs. Boom. Taberu becomes taberareru. Like that. This is the passive voice. And remember, the particle is going to be ni before those. Yeah, so watashi no zaifu wa bobu ni nusumareta. Nice. Okay, good. Bob wa watashi no zaifu wa nusumimashita. Okay. How can we make this into the plain form? Nusumimashita janakute. Like this is the plain form here. Instead of using mashita, what would it be? Okay, and I'll just do one more as a test. I'm just adding another piece to this to make it a little bit more tricky here. If you want to take a stab at these two. And yeah, this is how basically I do my class at the university as well. I find things that people don't quite know. We go through it in the doc, try and figure it out. So my teaching is very reactive. One day I could be teaching passive. The next day I could be teaching, I don't know, past participles and stuff like that that Japanese students have a lot of problems with. Conditionals, if that's something people have problems with. So let's have a look
quick
here.
question. What's the word for medbay?
Medbay, we will just use, let's say meddobe. Let's just do
Okay.
meddobe. Somebody shared maps with me recently. Here we go. The map here. Oh, it says imushitsu, but I don't think people say it like that, to be honest. We'll check later. Where is that dude? まあ、医務室でもいいけど。So let's have a look here. White は緊急ボタン. Okay, so what we've got here is a slight problem, right? Look how, when it's in the passive, the button, the wallet, the person that was killed, becomes the subject. So white is not the subject. The button becomes the subject. So that's why it should be 緊急ボタンは you put that to the front. So yeah, that's why you got a problem here. Shiro-san ga 緊急ボタンを押した. Nice. Okay. Hanamaru. You got this. Yeah, 緊急ボタンは白にメッドベイでですね。ベイ So the difference between the ni and the de particle here, the de particle, it kind of is used to mark the place where an action occurs, like an action that takes more than an instant. So if you're killing somebody, you can say that this action is it's more than just, you know, arriving or, you know, whatever like that. So we're saying that de again marks the place where something happens. So ni marks the place where you're heading towards, okay? Or it's just a pointer going towards something. So here it's actually the de particle that we need. Medbei de aka wa shiro murasaki ni korosareta. Perfect. I like it. That's a wonderful sentence. Good job, guys. Red killed purple in medbei. Med aka ga medbei de. Okay. Murasaki o koroshita. That's beautiful. I like it. Okay, so we've looked at... that's why you can see that this is wrong here, right? It says blue ga pink wo korosareta. So first, the incorrect particle and the incorrect form of the verb here. So it should be koroshita, to say blue killed pink. Koroshita koto mimasen de. Not quite sure what that final bit is, but... Shitai wa doko desu ka? Good. Iki. Shitai. Okay. Doko dakke? Doko dakke? This is going to be a small tsu. Are we familiar with this expression? Dakke? You got a Hanamaru because you translated it perfectly, Showa. Good job. Or at least you, yeah. Dakke is a great expression. In English, sometimes we say, where was that again? At the end of a sentence, like, oh, where was it again? Like you're trying to recall, you know where it is, but you kind of forgot, so you're trying to recall. So yes, exactly, good nothing. So this doko dakke, it's like you say it kind of like this, and it means, you know, where was it again? Like we'd say in English, this kind of rising intonation. Yeah, look at that. Okay, kotoba mo boto. I see Chimata in the chat. Where's the bulletin board announcement? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I do not know. Shiranu. Okay, so we've got this word here, chikaku. So maybe this was maybe imushitsu, or medobei, or oops. Maybe it was cafe no chikaku ni we want to say here. Okay. So I want to spend some time actually right now just looking at prepositions of place. So I'm going to write some English, and I'd like you to try and oh, I got a ping. Do you want one cheap shot? I'm easy. Yeah, I did it. Sa. My goodness, you guys are insane. Prepositions of place. Prepositions of place. Prepositions of place. I'm going to write some English here. I'd like you to try and translate it into Japanese. So, near electrical. In the med bay. Between. Let's think where else a dead body could be. Between med bay and upper engine. And we're going to use Joba engine for that. Electrical ni no chikaku. Okay, very good. So we use not like this before we use the preposition of place. So it's place, not preposition. Ni. This is going to be the set phrase basically. I'm just making stuff up now. Medobei ni iru. Okay, good. If you wanted, yes, very good. This person that's writing this. If you wanted to be super precise. Oopsie, I wasn't in Japanese mode. Medobei. Then look at the structure here. We've got not preposition ni. So this naka doesn't work here. This ni naka doesn't work. Naka is the preposition. Medbay is the place. Whatever else we got here. Medbay to jobu engine no aida ni aru. Okay, nice. That's a good one. Whoever did that. Hanamaru for you. Nice. Next to the table in the cafe. The cafe here, we're just going to use cafe. Cafe. Not kissaten. Because in the game it's cafeteria, so cafeteria. Isu no mae ni. Okay, cool. Isu no, yeah, mae ka ushiro desu ne. Ushiro. For behind. This security one has a double preposition. I want you to try and do both. Let's have a look. Yep, Hanamaru for this too. Electrical no chikaku ni. Yes, Hanamaru for you. Next to the table in the cafe. That has a double one as well, right? So we have next to and in. Oopsie, I just closed the dock. Now let me check in here. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, I can do it myself. All good. All good. Nom nom. Daijoubu da yo. And we're at the transcription. Okay, so we've got some really good work here. We've got passive voice. We've done prepositions. Let me see this one. Whoever's challenging the vent one, good work. Isu, yes, nice. Bento no ue ni. Okay. To. Oh, interesting. Interesting that you've tried to put them together like this. So I'm thinking like this is an embedded preposition. We first have security no naka no bento no ue ni. So we're saying that the vent, which is in security. So we can string them together with no here. Okay. So bento no ue is kind of embedded, if you like. Oopsie. Embedded in the larger. Oh, sorry. I should include that not as well here. So here you can see security no naka ni is like insecurity, but we're also like making a sub place within that clause, if you like, here with security no naka no. So the vent, not ue. Does that make sense? So yeah, you can't just string them together with to, unfortunately. That would mean that they're in two separate places. It means they're both on the vent and in security. So yeah. So many no's, yeah. Security no naka no bento no ue ni. Security no naka ni aru. I mean, if you wanted to get rid of that second one, security no naka ni aru, you could do it like that. Security no naka ni aru bento no ue. So that means the vent, which exists in security. Yeah, and then on top of that. That's another way you could do it. Behind the chair. Good. Nice. Bento no ue ni. Okay. All right. So anyone want to tackle this one before we move on? Next to a table in the cafe. So again, another double one here. Can someone tackle that one? Are you happy, David? So start with the cafe. Start with the cafe, because that's the main area here. So we go from large to small, from general to specific here. So cafe no naka ni aru. Okay, cafeteria, that's nice too. Yeah, go for it. Gomenasai. I spoke too soon. And think about, you could probably ellipse the nonaka as well. Cafe ni aru teburu is probably fine here as well, but. Or you could even just go cafe no teburu. The cafe's table. Cafe no teburu. Cafe no migi ni aru. You could even say that. The table that's in the right of the cafe. Oh no, I'm getting tied up in it. Something like that. Cafe no naka ni aru teburu no tonari ni. Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah, tonari ni, yoko ni, soba ni, all of these words are fine here. Great. So whoever wrote that, you get cheap shot no tokubetsu na hanamaru. Italicized. Tokubetsu da ze. Okay, so we've looked at some prepositions, so we can say where the dead body is now. We have looked at the passive voice here. So, ao ga shiro ni korosareta. Shiro ni ne. Shiro ni korosareta. Great. That would say ao ga. So, blue was killed by white. Blue was killed by white. Okay. Connections between sentences we looked at. We looked at node. This was a nice one. So, 俺がマデさん、俺はマドさんが、青を殺したのを見たので、そいつをキックした方がいいと思う。Right? This. I can get to non-pings. Okay. In fact, I'm sure. I'll tell you what. Look at this. Is there not a... Shit. Hanamaru. I don't know how to search for the Hanamaru emoji on Discord. What is Hanamaru? If someone can find the... Yeah, what is that called? White flower? That's lame. That's lame as hell. Lame. Okay. Jumping on. We have a few more sentences to look at here. Oh, yeah. Puck's background noise. Get the feck out of here. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. したいわ。ちょっと待って、マップを見ますとかね。That should be, I'll look at the map. これはアッパーエンジンです。Yeah, that's fine. Great, Made-san. Throw in some English if you don't know the Japanese. I mean, absolutely fine. Made-san が本当に We want this here, right? 本当に怪しいね. So, Made-san is really suspicious. 怪しいですね. Good. 賛成. I agree, good. ちょっと、はい。アラームが鳴っていた。We need an n here. We can't have des straight after a plain form. If you spot anything that I missed here, let's have a look. I didn't check that. Wait, Puck played. Yeah, Puck played. He was MVP. I got killed twice at the start, so none of my mistakes are here. Thank goodness. Okay, that's nice. We got this idea. 私はブブブですよ。はい、ごめんなさい。僕のブブブです。Okay. いや、なんでもないです。時間がないので、やっぱり、怪しいなって。Okay. はい、Okay. Right. So there's some good language there. I don't think it's anything too muzakashi, right? We've got, really suspicious. Where's the dead body? I saw somebody kill somebody. So we've covered this idea of prepositions now. Yeah. Shall we try? I'll tell you what. Shall we try a game? Then watch YouTube videos. Well, it's already 10:45. That's pretty bloody early. I think we should try a game and then watch some YouTube videos. How does that sound? I'm happy to... Minasanどうしますか? Let's do this. TV. If you want to watch YouTube videos of 日本人の動画を見たい人、Right. Reactions, please. Oh, okay. You'd rather watch the videos. I'm easy, honestly. I'll give you 10秒. あと10秒で I'm gonna stop the Oh, you guys are gonna like screw it up so it's exactly the same numbers, right? I know how this works. じゃあ10秒。10、9、8、7。True. That is true. 6、5、4、3、2、1. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to do some YouTube video watching then. Sounds good to me. Okay. So we've covered some grammar. Let's jump down to. Rise above my side of my ankle again. Nice. Let's jump down to page 16 ページですね。I'm going to start up a sync tube. And we're going to watch together, and I will pause. In fact, I don't want to lead it really. I want you guys to do it yourselves. So, yeah, this is an activity that you guys should do. Showa seems rather keen today, so Showa-san, can you start a sync tube room? I'm going to put you in charge. Okay, but then maybe not show them. That's not going to work. Dareka, sync tube no buia o tsukutte kudasai. Okay, Showa-san. Okay, maybe it'll work. Now I'm going to search YouTube for, well, I guess you guys could do it, but YouTube, and then we're going to put Among Us Jikyo. Among Us Jikyo. And we're going to find one. So if you can see my, if you're watching the stream, you'll see that I'm searching on YouTube for Among Us Jikyo. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a filter on. And I'm going to put a filter. Now this is what I always tell my students to do at work as well. To look for videos with subtitles. I mean, there might not be any, but you never know. If you can, well, in fact, Japanese videos kind of, they kind of put subtitles on anyway, right? So I've clicked subtitles and we'll see what comes up. Find the imposter in spaceships. Oh, it's a VTuber. Oh, there's a bunch of VTuber ones. Okay, look. You guys choose a video that you want to watch out of this lot. Like, maybe you know some of these VTubers. I mean, I know I should, but... ごめんなさい。俺先生だけです。VTuber の知識はありません。I only know Japanese, not VTubers. You want to watch AI games? Man, curly hair. Okay. So if everybody clicks on Showa's sync tube, I just put a star on it in Discord. Nom subs. Everyone's got random names. This is me. I'm aware setting, apparently. Then Showa, I'm not sure if you can do it on mobile, but I'll grab. If we grab this, for example. Okay, so she's just explaining what they're gonna do, right? It even has English subtitles, so I guess that's cool. Do you want to skip it on a bit till they get to the actual game? Right, I just skipped it on a bit. So 彼女がインポスターじゃないですね。 Okay, still explaining what's going on. Could I skip it on? Okay, here we go. We've got... So they're saying 二人死んでる. Two people. Was that subtitled? I don't know if it was. Don't put me over in medbay and scan me on the inside. Oh my goodness. So she's saying, yeah, 管理室かな? Like, I wonder if it was the 管理室. What was 管理室? It was the medbay, I believe. 管理室 is, no. 管理室. Storage, maybe? Is she referring to storage? Whatever. So what did she say there? 監室の Let's just go back and listen to it again.
2人も死んでるのか。小春さん結構一緒にいたイメージだからな。
そうですね。私結構右側からこう行って、まだ左側ロアエンジンのところまで行って。
You can notice there that they used lower engine instead of the what was it, Kabu engine, which was what was in Discord here.
で、って感
Oops, ごめん。
じだったので、そっちの方までまだ。
ごめん。
キさんと愛ちゃんが怪しいですね。
So let's just jump back again.
愛ちゃん左側から来たような。左側から来たような気が。待って、小春ちゃんいたじゃん。待って。小春ちゃんかさ。だけど。
She's saying something like 小春ちゃんがなんとかなんとか。Yeah, she's saying, hey, 待って、小春ちゃんが、blah blah blah.
いたよね、私がなんかエレクトに電気室に行った時に
電気室に行った時に when I was in the 電気室 yeah 電気室にいた時に when I was in the 電気室 let's see what she says
いたよね、私がなんかエレクトに電気室に行った時に小春ちゃんついてきてたよね。
Okay, so 小春ちゃんついてきたよね。小春 I don't know the kanji for her name, so I'll just write that. 小春ちゃんついてきたよね。This ついてきた。What's this? ついてきた。Yes, exactly. Yes, to follow. You followed me because it's in the past tense, right? ついてくる means to follow towards, like to come towards you. So this is the past tense. So yeah. So when I was in 電気室 Koharu-chan がついてきた. You followed me in, right? This よね at the end. It's like basically saying right. Go straight on to plain forms of verbs. If it's going on to a noun, you need a da before it. So for example, sensei da yo ne. Like you're a sensei, aren't you? Like you need this da if it goes onto a noun, but onto a plain form verb, yeah, no problem. Iku yo ne. You're going, right? Tsuite kita yo ne. You followed me in, right? This, yeah, Koharu-chan ga tsuite kita. So that's one that maybe we can write down on the document here. Let's see, what's the time here? Timestamp is about 3:57. So 3:57. Who is this girl that's talking? Kizuna Aika. So, yeah, Kizuna Ai. So what happened? Kizuna Ai が必死に否定している場面。Oops, 否定している場面。She's desperately denying that she's involved. And then she said, Haru-chan, ついてきたよね. Well, I mean, it's an interesting thing. So that we're using this word for followed me. Okay. Let's keep watching. Let's see what happens. Shitoridayone means yes, you are alone, right? Yes. That's kind of samishi, totemo. I'm going to start replaying, see what happens.
そうです
そう
ね。
で、こいつ
でもその前が
殺しに来るんか
ここ行ったのかな
と思って。
She said, こいつ殺しに来るんかこいつ殺しに来るんかと思って right? So, 殺しに来る. That's a great little expression right there. 殺しに来る. So this is what we've got here. We've got mass. I mean, guys, I'm sorry if this is like boring the hell out of you or you don't, I don't know. Just let me know. Like, cheap, shut up. Let's just watch it. But yeah, this is the mass stem plus ni plus kuru to iku. I covered this recently in a different Japanese class that I teach with Henry. Shout out to Henry. The fuck are you today? I covered it with him recently. So we've got mass stem plus ni iku ka kuru. You guys familiar with this expression? Henry Henners Henry. Big love to my Henners. Yeah, cool. Come and kill. So we got this idea of oops. Koroshi ni kuru. Coming to kill. Or going to come and kill. Like we say like, oh, future tense will / going to come and kill something. So yes, you'd use the mass stem plus kuru. You can also say it like tabe ni iku. That would be like another way to say it, tabe ni iku. So we got going to go and eat. Like that. Like in English, we use going to as like a future tense. Will. Going to go and eat. Yeah, you got it. So it's just mass stem with ni, and then kuru. I'll write it down here, look, because I think we'll use that in our own play session. All right, let's keep going. Oh, Kawa-chan 見てる。
じゃなくて、いや、したいないかなと思って一緒に入っただけで。
あ、そっかそっか。そうで、そっから出てきて、小春ちゃんと、で、パピーさんかな、私通り過ぎて、
パピさんが通り過ぎた。通り過ぎる。To go past somebody. So yeah, 通り過ぎる to go past. So puppy came past me, came by me.
で、セキュリティ室入ってったの見たでしょ
And then you saw me. なんとかの部屋に行くの見たでしょ you saw me enter a so-and-so room. Like that. So let's look at how she strings all these phrases together. She's saying, I was in this room, and then someone followed me, and then I did this. Like, how is she stringing these together? How is she using and then? So if I think I can go back to around 3:30. Let's see.
でもその前にロアエンジンのところまで行って、
Okay, let's see.
そっちの方までま
木
だついてない。
月さんと愛ちゃんが怪しいですね。僕たちからすると。
愛ちゃん左側から来たような。でも左側から来たような気が。
待って、小春ちゃん、待って、小春ちゃん、小春ちゃんいたじゃん。待って、はい、小春ちゃんかさ。
だけど、
いたよね。私が、なんかエレクトに、電気室に行った時に、小春ちゃんついてきてたよね。
そうですね。
そうで、こいつ殺しに。
So she strings it together first there, but she says それで, like instead of saying そして, she's like saying それで, so and then それで, like with that, and それで.
来るんかと思って。
いや、したいないかなと思って一緒に入っただけで。
あ、そっかそっか。そうで、そっから出てきて。
And again she said それで, そこで.
小春ちゃんとでパピーさんかな、私通り過ぎて、でセキュリティ室入ってたの見たでしょ。
Alright, so you can see that she's using this それで, and she's also using the て form of verbs to say that I'm not finished speaking yet. She said that パピーさんが通り過ぎて, and actually she also drops in a little で in between that as well. パピーさんが通り過ぎて, で, so even abbreviating それで even more, she's saying and, so in fact in Japanese they use this で quite a lot to say, you know, oh, I've got some more to say. So パピさんが通り過ぎて、で、私がどこどこに入ったのを見たでしょ。入ったの、oops, daisy. This is the final one. 吐いたのを見たでしょっていう風にやったね。Oh wow, you guys have figured out how to do emoji here as well. Oh, there's a thing there. GG. So that final part, 吐いたの見たでしょ? That final part, I mean, I guess it's still the same section, but what's going on with this? 吐いたの見たでしょ? So you can say place に入ったのを見たでしょ? What's going on here? What does this expression mean? I mean, feel free to speak. I don't mind.
Saw me come in, right?
Saw me go in. Yes. So if you say like 私がどこどこに入ったのを見たでしょ? Yeah. So this is the other person. それを見た. So this is the thing. This is the action. Just like you'd say 犬を見た. Right? You saw a dog. Whereas here, instead of having just a noun as the thing that you saw, we have this whole action. We have this action here, right? So this is verb clause. No plus no. You have to have a not on the end. を見たでしょ? Whoops a daisy. Ah, Christ. Like that. We have to have this no if it's just a plain form verb here, and a plain form verb here, look, like this. Okay, so if it's just a noun, we just drop the noun in. But if it's an action or a verb clause like this, we have to stick a not on the end and then use. Garden elevator. Can you translate seeing someone go inside a certain? Oh, that's what this is. Yes. Okay. っていうことですね. All right. That brings us up to just an hour. I know we started a bit late. Would you like to play now? Now we've got some expressions. This koroshi ni kuru. We've got. I mean, it's up to you. I'm happy to call it a day here and then say, right, next week we're going to try and play again with this updated knowledge. Or we can say, well, look, we've spent this hour learning about passive voice, about how to say because, how to say de. I'm happy to do either. I'm happy to continue watching the YouTube, or I'm happy to play. I just want to help you guys speak the best Japanese you can, like, guys. Let me know your thoughts in chat. To play? This is one of your projects, Quack. You trying to say this is not one of your projects? Get out of here. What projects have you got that's more important than this? Hey, come on. Nothing. I don't believe you got more important projects than this. Wait, what was this class about again? This class is about learning Japanese via gameplay. And today was a grammar lesson, as well as a kind of listening activity, and yeah. Okay, well, how about this then? I do have a meeting to prepare to every Thursday, which we are today. So I'm gonna call the class to a halt here. Okay, you learned how to write wallet in Japanese. Pog. I'm gonna call the end of the class here. Today we focused on grammar. We focused on watching YouTube videos. Your homework is to, again, just practice. Maybe watch this Kizuna-ai? Yeah, maybe watch this Kizuna-ai video to the end. See if you can pick up any more expressions. They're going to be using the same expressions over and over again. You know, this koroshi ni kuru, you know, the rooms, the stringing sentences together, accusing each other with like dayone and stuff like that. Yeah, get ready for next week. Next week we're going to focus on playing again. So hopefully tell your friends to come, because next week we're going to do some more playing. Today we looked at grammar. I wrote a bunch of things on the worksheet here. If you're still a bit unsure about this stuff on the worksheet, go and check a grammar guide. There's some wonderful, hundreds of YouTube videos about Japanese grammar and stuff. So brush up, because next week, Nihongo de Among Us will play shimasu no de. Get ready. Yes. So, right. I will call that into the stream. Thank you for watching.